20 years.
Question number 8, the Right Honourable Winston Peters.
This question is to the Prime Minister. Does he still have confidence in all his ministers?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, yes.
The Right Honourable Winston Peters.
With respect to the $1 billion proposed for whānau ora, does the PM think it appropriate that whānau ora funding and services are not allocated by a government department but brokered by private individuals known as, quotes, navigators, end of quotes, who are also agents for providers? And is that not a massive invitation for conflict of interest?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, firstly, I think it's worth pointing out that the whānau ora funding is not $1 billion. If the member wants to refer to the budget, he'll see it's in the order of just over $100 million over 4 years. Secondly, whenever government expenditure is used, then it's absolutely appropriate that it's done in a way which is rigidly and clearly accountable to the public, and in all cases, whether it's whānau or others, that process is followed.
The Right Honourable Winston Peters.
Would the Prime Minister outline what that process could possibly be if the money is to be paid into trusts, and where is the audit trail once it gets there?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, the member is asking me a hypothetical question. If he wants to put down the facts, he can either present it to the whānau ora minister or actually present the facts. Don't ask me a hypothetical question.
Point of order.
Point of order, the Right Honourable Winston Peters.
But I'm not asking him a hypothetical question. This is a statement under his name, 11 December 2011, where he articulates page after page what he understands of the issue.
Order. Quoting press statements is certainly not a matter of order. Now, the member asked a very general question to the Prime Minister, does he still have confidence in all his ministers, and now wants the Prime Minister to answer a very detailed supplementary question about payments into trust funds. Now, that is simply not going to work. There's no way that a minister can be expected to have the detailed information to answer that kind of detailed question. If the member wants to pursue the issue, which is absolutely his right during question time, the question should be lodged to the minister responsible and it's clear what the issue is about in the primary question so that the ministers can have the information necessary to answer the question in the House. Otherwise, we just waste the time in the House.
Point of order.
Point of order, the Right Honourable Winston.
With great respect, this is not detailed information at all. Any competent minister knows that when public money is given out...
Order.
I want to finish my analogy.
I'm sorry, I've heard enough.
Well, apparently not.
Order. The member does not argue about the detail of whether or not certain information is detailed information or not by way of point of order. The Speaker's already ruled that. And there's no further point of order to be dealt with on the matter. And it is simple sense that where a primary question is as broad as this one, there is no way a minister can be expected to have detailed information about payments into trust funds. And the remedy is in the member's own hands. If he wants to pursue the matter, there's a way of doing it, and that is by making a primary question clear and then asking all the detail he likes to the appropriate minister.
Submitted question.
The Right Honourable Winston Peters.
Does the Prime Minister remember a press statement under his name 11 December 2011 where all the details are set out in page after page after page about an evolving focus and ongoing implementation of whānau ora and a whole lot of projects as well? And is it too complicated for him to get up and confirm whether or not, as has been the public practice now for decades, where money is dispersed from public funds, that there is an audit trail? He is not aware of one in the case of whānau ora.
The Right Honourable
Yes or no?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, in answer to the first part of the question, yes.
Question number 9, the Honourable Leanne Dells. Point of order, the Right Honourable Winston Peters. Order.
I've been led to believe.
Order.
I've been led to...
No, order. Now we'll have some order in the House. The member will resume his seat for the moment. I say to ministers on my right, the member has every right to call a point of order and it will be heard in silence. The Right Honourable Winston Peters.
I just want an answer to my question, which you know was not too detailed, and I expect that you will ask the Prime Minister to give it to me. I have been told there's been progress in question time in this House. I want to see it.
No, order. I invite the member to reflect back on his... Now I'm on my feet. I invite the member to reflect back on his question. He asked the Prime Minister whether he recollected, members, I think, a press statement in his name. And the Prime Minister said he did. He is only required to answer one part of a supplementary question, which he did very clearly. Question number 9, the Honourable Leanne Dalzell.
Mr. Speaker.